What are you working on specifically this spring in preparation for this coming fall?
Always a million things at a time. I feel like every different play you have a bunch of different checklists, but I would say just continuing to develop the technique for me, hand placement, footwork, and then on routes, stemming, identifying the coverage, always identifying the defense, continuing in that, and just trying to learn my niche in the offense, what I can do to help, and just trying to learn it all so I can help other people.
I guess heading into your senior year, is there any sense of urgency to accomplish what you want to do, with it being like the last go-round?
Yeah, towards the end, I guess it is sort of, last little push, what do I want to leave behind? God's obviously sustained me and blessed me to be here, so I'm just trying to do whatever He calls me to do, whatever that looks like, whatever I leave behind. I just want to glorify Him, so it's a deep question. I like it. I'm going to have to go home and think more about that.
And I guess with your freshman year having like 250 yards and then the next 2 years not as many, was it disappointing or frustrating at all to see that on the stat sheet?
Yeah, I'll definitely say it's humbling. I think the biggest thing that tons of people have helped me with, especially my girlfriend and stuff, is just understanding that the situation, you can still have great goals for yourself, but being content where you are. I think, obviously, I'm very happy to be a part of this team in any role. So who am I to try to say, I want these stats for myself? I want to help this team win. I'm very content with where God's put me. I still have, of course, really high personal goals, but that being said, I'm just content to be able to.
Do you expect to have a bigger role this year?
Hope so.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
You guys finally got to play some actual football on Saturday with the scrimmage. How does the air around here sort of change when you guys start actually playing football?
Yeah, that's weird. In practice, we try to always, get as close as we can to, the live bullets, and even out there in scrimmages, you kind of understand which guys' moves are going to do this. Certainly when you're around them all the time. But it's just a little bit different out there. When you understand guys are full bore, I feel like the energy level picks up, and what we need to do is bring that kind of environment to practice every day. But yeah, it's a great thing playing football, especially being able to tackle. We had a little bit of that out there today, so it just picks everybody up. It's a lot more fun.
What about in terms of recovery? I know you had a few injuries in that game, or not you personally, but a few injuries on the team. Do you guys do any extra recovery to try to prevent that, or preparation for that?
Oh yeah, guys are always doing stuff on their own. Coach has been opening up the weight room after practice so guys can get in there and do certain work, things they need to work on. Like I did the shoulder, something's feeling a little stiff, you're like, all right, I'll work it out, get that acid out. And then of course our training staff is just absolutely incredible. Ron Corson runs it, so he's best in the country. So they always have these weird gadgets and stuff they can help you out with.
Jeb, do you feel like you guys as a whole, as an offense, are playing more physical this year?
It's tough to tell. I feel like that's something that we're trying to pick up as a team. And I guess last spring or maybe it was last camp, I feel like that was really our big staple. And we're sure trying. That's our goal. But as of right now, I don't know if we're there yet. I think we need to continue to develop it. But that's traditionally who we've tried to be, and I think that's what we are. We just need to keep pushing those boundaries.
What makes that tough to tell?
I feel like, more the RPOs really, when it comes down to it. Just a different style, not style, but different kind of quirks in our offense that we've thrown in there, different wrinkles that we're putting in there. It's a lot more in space, out throws, thrown out into space, sorry. It's just, I guess, a different feel than lining up, 2 tight ends, 2 backs, kind of that style. Excuse me. So maybe it's just that, but I know it's something we continue to try to push.
Is it tough for you individually, where it's like chip here, I block here, I'm releasing here, all those different types of things?
Oh, that's the fun part. No, that's a lot of fun. I feel like you can kind of get monotonous. Everything we do here is monotonous, but I guess that in specific, the more things that we can do, I feel like the more fun it is out there. Just developing different styles of play. I can be flexed out here, I can be in line, I can be in the backfield, I can do this, I can do that. It's just a lot more fun to be moving around.
Jeb, with Jim's background in the NFL, he picked up some things with Scott Linehan. How valuable is that slot role in his offense? And what do they have? What does he specifically want that position to do?
Everything. I think that's the fun part. Like I was just saying, it's a lot more fun for us, and I think it's a lot more beneficial to the offense when you have people that can go out there and play multiple positions. So then you can be in line, motion out, do something out there, vice versa, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it seems just from the little we get to see, you got the tight ends, a couple of running backs, and then Mecole and Terry. Do you see that position being more interchangeable this year than maybe last year, where Isaiah seemed to kind of have that role?
You talking about the tight
slot,
end or the
slot position? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something where Coach Chaney's given a bunch of guys just a chance to step up. He's giving everybody an opportunity, I guess, to try out. I know specifically Isaac and Charlie, they've been out there. I mean, they're doing a great job. So I think he's just opened it up for competition, and then in a week and a couple of days, they'll sit down, they'll figure out what they want to do going forward in the summer.